G'day everybody, it's Max, and welcome back to 2 Point Museum here on Renovation Week. And of course, today it's Bungle Technologies. You know it. Now, again, out of the museums that we're doing this week, 2 of them were big projects, and 2 of them are slightly smaller ones. And Bungle, once again, is one of the smaller projects for Renovation Week, just because we'd already kind of done a pre-renovation by moving Prehistory and the botany exhibits around already before doing this, so really there wasn't a whole lot to do with this particular map, but that's alright. We also have some checklist items that we got to get through to get ready to send it on to its next star itself, and of course we're still going to move a few things around before we get to it. Big thanks to recent subscribers. Their names are at the bottom of the screen, and of course to everybody, subscribers and just viewership watching. I appreciate that very much. So with that, let's get to it. Okay, people, we are back in Bungle, and of course, being here in Bungle means probably some renovation. You know it. Turns out we own some land and things, and we're going to need all the room we can get. Now, we do have access to this plot, and of course, here on Renovation Week, as we're going through and doing all that, but we'll talk about that after she gives me the rundown on the fix of the faulty robots. Right. I don't know what your robo-janitor is up to down there, but it's now electrified. Great. By the way, at the area end of the last episode, I actually started making a second robot, but I stopped that because making that second robot was pointless. Straight up, right? No sense making robots when they're all broken, and she'll tell us that. More robots. Somewhere in the facility are the blueprints for robot security guards, capable of fixing a haywire robot. Here's the last key card. All right, so you get the last final key card here. We're going to clear the... So now we've got the checklist. We'll go talk about the renovations here shortly. We go down the little collapse tunnel. We'll unlock the security door number 3 and find the robo security guard blueprints and make one in the workshop. But we're not going to do that just yet because this is Reno Week, people, and Reno Week is me trying to expand everything. So we do have this plot of land that we can buy here. We have plenty of cash for it. This one thing about this map is I'm not having any money problems on it anymore. It was a hard map to get started making money, but now, I mean, it rakes in the bucks, and I think that's because we've got a good handle on the upgrades components. So of course the upgrades, which is not in that screen, Max, and you did that last time. What was the screen that it was in? I know it's in another screen somewhere. Oh, gee whiz. I know it's in the screen somewhere. I will find it, but it's got where the checklist is of the stuff and the things, and it tells you what you need. It's one of these checklists down here, people. It drives me crazy. So listen, anyway, lots of money. We're not worried about that. Up here is the plot. So if I actually just click on this and click on this, we can get a good sense of the plot land. So here's the line here, and it comes all the way over here. Like even these big bins and stuff are mine at the moment, and I can sell them off. So we do have lots of room that we can play with here. Yes, we are pretty tight on this area, and not to say you want to drag it all the way up to the very edge. It's always a good idea to leave yourself a little bit of extra room in case like something's gone wrong and you need like one more piece. But we do have plenty of plot land over here. We're going to expand into 2. And of course, we are, as you can see here, we can actually bring this around in 2 directions. One, we can come up this way to make a hallway, and then over here, of course, we can also come across this way to make a hallway. We can also play around with the launch pads here, move them over a little bit, just so as we can get any marketing and or security in here to handle those kinds of needs. And so obviously, I mean, this one may not be so bad about getting room like the last couple have been. Because this one, I don't know, it's put itself together pretty well, and because you had to build your own building from the start, it allowed for a lot more flexibility on the way I like to do things. So not so many changes on this one in terms of what we got coming up. Of course, we're going to have the Robo Security Guard. If we have a look in here under the Expeditions tab, we'll go under the Bungo side of things. And if we move all the way down here, Obviously, we're going to be doing a couple of things here, collecting up a few extra rewards. Is this the one I want? The modifications lab? No. Anyway, I'll find the one. Oh, I think this is here, isn't it? The shock labs. Maybe that's it there. Yeah, and then of course once we have that, then we can start to fill out this zone here. Again, we do have this extra plot where I can take this and build it straight across, right, to run a nice hallway down here. Along with the hallway up here, I think is which actually works out really, really well. I must admit, this one has turned out nice. Okay, so enough of my babbling. I got work to do. Clean up, buying, purchasing, spending some money. Because, as much as I like to make the monies, I do like to spend the monies. Sometimes it's a lot of fun. So with that, I'm going to bring it back as soon as I got some stuff done up. Okay, how's that cleanup going there, Max? Well, it is. So this one didn't have as much work to do, but still has some work. First thing is I will have to make a small adjustment here to this bottom corner, but again, this didn't have to be done before the big project. So, we're not too worried about that, but we'll fix up the spacing here a little bit. I don't know, maybe I will probably move the cafeteria and probably put marketing and security down here so I can get the 3 blocks turned into 4 blocks and so on and so forth. That's probably what's going to happen down here, and then the cafeteria will move up here. You'll notice I've cleaned up all the spacing area here. At the same time, I've done some modification work here to this area. So first of all, I've moved all the botany up a little bit. And that allows me to put in this new aisle that's right here. And that's so as we can, when we build this building out this way, we have like a natural aisle to bring out. The top half all been decorated and decored. And of course, I've had to stop running the map because my malfunctioning robot isn't cleaning up a lot of my mess, the toxic mess. That's out in the river or oasis or whatever they're calling it. And because he's out here short-circuiting, the mess is getting worse and worse in here, and it's starting to make a lot of people not like the place. So I actually have to stop and actually do the checklist on this one. Otherwise, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Now, so just back to this, did clean up this over here on the pre stuff, just a wee bit, not very much, just, cleaned up the corner there. Over here, like I said, moved botany forward, added the new hall in preparation for the new building piece over here, cleaned up the top, added a new coin tray. We got a few new pristine buildings out and about. That really helps with the money, of course. They love new stuff, so we're going to get ready to run this building down this way. Again, this one didn't need up a lot of cleaning, and of course, we have this plot land right beside it that we can expand into really fast. So in both cases, this should be I'll say the easier one to take care of. But, nothing ever comes easy, people. There's always seems to be a curveball somewhere that somebody throws you, and then you're like pulling your hair out. So with that, just wanted to give you the quick update on this one. Show you the semi-updated pieces already before doing the expansion piece. And yeah, we should be ready to go. Hold on a sec. Okay, let's see what types of changes I've done to make this map hopefully work better here at Bungle. Because, of course, now with the renovations basically complete, we should be able to at least advance the map somewhat more quickly without worrying about too much about space and layouts and all that stuff. So let's have a look here at Bungle and what changes we've made. Now, this was probably the map of least changes here on on Renovation Week, just because a lot of stuff was already in the right spots. We had actually already kind of done a mini renovation before where I had already moved my my prehistory and my botany exhibits into their own area. And of course, even just with the preview I'd shown earlier, most of this was already done. And this down here, very little change was required. The nice part is that this all kind of has worked out really well. And so No real big changes down here. Of course, I will say one thing I've done is nip this corner. Again, security trap, right? So, of course, once the burglars get out the door, we don't own any of this land, and then they start running for the door. Well, one thing you can do is just as they're about to come up to this corner, you can drop a security person there, and they will get caught, and that is awesome. So, a little bit of basically, it's all about the expansion here and our ability to add more exhibits as we are making them. So, in this case, we have a little extra room back here for staff requirement, though it's perfectly fine. We do have another washroom. We got this baby washroom up here. We got this washroom up here. I still didn't get around to fixing this washroom down here, and right now it's fine. I could always move this over one, add a little more room to the store. And that would enclose that space. But I'm actually okay just leaving it as it is. Sometimes you have a quirk with a building, and that will be the building's quirk for now. So in this case, we can now we've got this arrangement done. Just to kind of go over it, we are surrounding this buyable plot, which we can buy and purchase if it comes down to I fill this whole space and I need even more space for this line here. And of course, basically what I've done is I rearranged botany just a little bit to allow for this additional hallway to come in here to now around a parallel hallway with some cross traffic and extend the building that way. So this has been the easiest of the renovations I've done so far. And that is just because I had kind of already done a renovation when I did the whole botany prehistory swap, taking it out of this corner over here on the right and moving it up here to the upper left. So with that, let's run this on a little bit, people. We got what do we got building here? I've got a DNA designer going in. Wow, that's pretty cool. So I guess we got to. But I do need the max drill. Do I have a max drill? I don't know. Maybe you should go stare at that for a minute. All right. No, not that. Go stare at this. What do you got here? Well, we've got 235 metal, whirly cogs, and mulch. Lots of mulch. I do have a basic drill, but I do not have a deluxe drill. So we do need a deluxe drill. And at the same time, we do have one more area that we can explore. Turns out down here. Let's see. What can we do with this? So if we click on this, Robo Janitor. Well, we don't have one in the museum at the moment. I don't think. I don't know where he is, but maybe. So maybe that's what we do. We just ship him out for a while and just keep him away. Anyway, we do have a Robo Janitor. We have lots of buzz. So if we click the unlock here, what does this give me? 3 perks and a workshop project. Okay, so not something I need to really rush off to. Rotten Researchers, 10 and below. Lost in the Labs without a book, you'll add 5 days, and you get 15% if you're over +6. All right, so let's see what we can get out of that. I do not have a survey scanner ready for this, so we're just kind of playing this one a little bit loosey-goosey by the ear, I guess. Yikes. Is that what we're doing? Sure it is. So we can send JX185 off just so as he doesn't keep trying to eat my people. And I'm sure it's fine, people. I'm sure it's fine. 7-1 is 8. Really? Is that... I suppose I don't have a 9, do I? I mean, my Robo Janitor's, terrible. Well, yikes. Yes, we will get the 15% XP, which is great, along with this. The best we're going to get is 15 XP over 40 days. Wow, that's really bad. And how much does this cost me? $15,000? Nope. Well, okay, I say that and I have the money, but I don't know. It's a lot of garbage, and with a busted robot. Anyway, how about we just hit the play button? We'll get this thing done and out of the way. How many janitors do you actually have here, Max? Which can do the stuff you want them to do? 1. Do you know how well that's working for you? Not really well, huh? No? Okay. So, how about we do somebody else? Edward Eruption or Nedlantis? Nedlantis. Wow. Just the names, people. The names. It's nice to have options. 6, 7. You know what? I'm going to actually go with Claire. Claire will get the second hammer of the day, and we'll do it that way. All right, just in case I need that 6, 7 to get leveled up to level 10, and I need like a 3 slaughter for something, I'll keep my options open, people. I got to keep my options open. You know. All right, so we're gonna dance along here with wolves and all the things. You want me to put this statue in? Oh, no, you're going to take the statue because I've got my $25,000. Thank you very much. What's the sticker book telling me now? I don't know why the botany enthusiasts are here. I mean, I do. Oh, we've admitted 100 of them. That's why we're getting a special greeting to them. All right, that's fine. Whatever. As long as they're happy. Botany people. Botany is just tough. It's a tough gig. It's a tough gig. Oh my. Yeah, hurry up and make me things here, so I can put it on display and then forget about it while I try to actually get through this checklist. Because we got to get through here. We got to fix my robots. Yes, open the designer, DNA designer. Wow, this thing looks. So this is a level 1 DNA designer, obviously. Sure, we'll put that right about there, I guess. And I guess we better check these. One thing I didn't do was a lot of checking to see what's going on. So yeah, like there's very little decoration along this back wall. Boy, you kind of got flaky on this one, didn't you, man? Oh, come on now. Cut me a little bit of slack. All right, so we'll do that. And what else do you want to throw back here? Well, you can throw a few lamps in. That's always important. I do notice the lamps don't do almost anything for you. The lamps are terrible at misguided communication. Anyway, it is what it is. This is a light bulb lamp, desert twigs. You could throw in a fake pipe just to make it look so industrial, something like that. But that's not going to be enough. What else do you want to throw at it? I don't know. Yeah, we have to sink more stuff into that. All right, well, let's go with just standard decor. Do you want to put a flag back here? I don't think we have very few flags in it. That is the one thing. I've got very few science flags here. I got very few flags in science at all, to be honest. Maybe you should be throwing a few of them around, right? Sure. Because, science. I mean, you got a few signs around. Oh, you did give yourself one flag here. Well, wasn't that nice of you? Because that's a thing. It's the science area, right? Yes, I'm going to throw that over here. What's your problem? Well, you're really upset. All right, listen here. I can move that over to this side. What is your issue? Invalid item location. Well, why is it invalid? I do realize it. I think it's got like a double feet here somewhere. No, you're okay with that? All right. Well, what's your problem? If I stick you out here a little farther, are you going to be happy? No, you're not. You're just not happy. If I pull you out to here, are you happy? No. What is your problem? I will put you wherever you want to go. Okay, but that's I can't see that being a great party location for you. I don't understand. Yeah, so it's got something to do with whatever footprints or whatever it's got on the backside. I wonder if I can put it this way. Oh, is it the door that's causing it? Yeah, it's got to be the door, right? No? It's literally because you're being fussy. Well, there's a footprint. Maybe you want to be sideways? Do you want to be... No, you don't like being sideways? What is your problem, dude? Like, really? Okay, you like being sideways. You know what? Sideways yourself all you want. If that's what you want to do, buddy, sideways it is. Okay, so... I don't know. Let's get a banner out here, shall we? Kind of do that. Is that a 5 out of 5? Sure is. About who else is having a hard time here? Everybody's in the green except for this guy, and I know what his problem is. He wants a dinosaur slide behind him. I don't know what it is with them buffoons, but they want dinosaur slides, and he's never going to get one, of course, because why would I make one? I mean, I could make one and try and shove it up here in the corner, and he would be happy and blah blah blah. But whatever, it's just crazy. Only the lodge has gotten lucky enough where I was actually able to get a buffoon in right beside the crazy prehistory dinosaur slide. It just happened to work out that way. You'll probably see that in a future episode. All right, let's see. So you got that down. Are you going to make, like, things? Sure, like the drill that you need to get into this place? Sure. 75, 25, and 3. Okay, well, listen, while they make that, how about we send a person or 3 off to grab some extra metal? You could do that. All right. Level 5. Claire is there. Well, we got to try and keep. I think we got to try and push Ned a little bit more. I mean, it's not really a high XP earner, but at the same time, we got to try and keep somebody going to level 10, because we're going to run into something where I got to have like 6 symbols somewhere, right? It seems to be the luck I have. So, monthly profit, school trips. Yeah, come on in, see all the crazy stuff, kids. You know how it is.
I hope you have your superlatives at the ready, because
okay, the radio is on. There we go. Let's see what... Oh, that guy is tired. Well, he can rest. Sure. He is in training at the moment, I guess. Okay, a little more metal. Not as much as I would like to have, but okay. And once again, we are going to throw Ned back out there and, suck it up, Buttercup. Yes. What do you want to do here? Well, you should be throwing out... You really should be throwing out Edward Eruption behind that, because you both need the experience to try and get 3 slots. Just as a possibility, right? The other problem, of course, we have is that because my robo-janitor is busted, all this gunk is starting to build up inside the museum. So, unfortunately, I really need this drill to take place. Okay, I really wish it would give me a percentage on that and tell me how much longer it's going to be, because they're working on it a really long time. But meanwhile, let's do the zoom in of things that we like to do at the museum after we do a modification. And yeah, I think it's looking really good overall. As mentioned, this one didn't really have a lot to renovate because we'd taken good care of it. Oh, yeah, 175. That's how that's done, people. The DNA designer, too. Excellent. I don't know what people are designing themselves into. I hope it's okay. Whatever it is they're doing. Oh, wow. They're designing themselves into scientists. I'm sure this is fine. Okay. Well, okay. It's good. It's perfectly good. Meanwhile, 3/4 done now. Do you think you can get one more metal done on here? Sure. Let's go for that. We'll run a quick metal one while we're waiting for this drill to finish up, and then we can do that. But back to criminal. Where are my police force? Besides walking around like they're doing nothing. Yeah, do that. Holy smokes. Anyway. How many police force do you have? I can't even get my tour done. Only 5, huh? I gotta admit, that's a little low. Sure. Do you want to hire another police officer? Sure. What's Donald got? Photographic memory. Done. Congratulations, dude. Okay, now back to my tour. So, yeah, I must admit, this has been one of my more clean ones to work with anyway, even before renovation week, right? And that's why this one was so easily done, just because I already had a nice, by the time we started with Bungle, I had a really good concept on a lot of the game's mechanics going on. So it wasn't nearly as tough as it would have been like with the first couple that we tore into. Or even with the lodge, because of its unique property of having a separate building, right? Okay, so now we can actually get into this deluxe drill. 250 metal. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I think they have a window busted there. Hey, 250. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. No more of this Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah. You better make me some of those. Somebody better make me some of those. All right, we're off to do things. And, all right, so let's set up this expedition. A janitor wants to resign. Charlie, what's wrong, Charlie? Maybe we'll talk to Charlie for a second before we... Charlie Waters, he's on a break. He wants to resign. All right, well, listen, Charlie, you can have a little bit of a raise, okay? Is that going to make you happy? I hope so. It'll be okay, Charlie. It's going to be just fine. So we'll have a drink. He's on... Oh, okay, I've got him thrown there. You know what? I'm going to take you, Charlie. We're going to take you. Break time. Go do that, buddy. Who else has got hammers and stuff in here? Charlie and Claire. Well, Claire's cleaning toilets. No, she's not. Claire is now going to do this. All right, there you go. Charlie, you're on break, big guy. Meanwhile, I'll go stare at this, and I think we need a janitor for it. That's the worst. It is. You need 2 janitors. Of course you do. Luckily, it's all about levels. It's not about hammers and saws and drills at all. So, as long as I can get Ned and Edward to agree to this, I think we're good. 1 deluxe drill. And this will satisfy the requirement. So, blah, 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 blah. All right. And you guys can keep working on my stuff, and, he gets to have a break. And I think that's important. I wonder if they added the little glowing light lightning to these pools, because I'm pretty sure they weren't flashing lightning the other day. But anyway, nevertheless, could be. Anyway, they've gone flying off. Looks like it's going to go fairly quickly. We have the school trippers. Where are they at? I suppose you can't just click on them and see where they are, can you? Anyway, that's fine. Oh, they might be over here. Nah, maybe not. All right, well, there's a scanner. And I'd like to get a couple scanners going here, because I'm assuming we're going to run into a whole new area here. 16, we captured 1. Of course we did. That's what we do, people. We take out bad guys. That's what this whole game's all about. What? Museums? Nah, we're cops and robbers here, people. We take out the bad guys, and that's all that matters. Everybody's in the green, right? Oh, except for you. What's wrong with you? No litter nearby. Well, of course there's no litter nearby. Look at this. Who dropped this bag of chips? That generator better be coming. No. Wait. Okay, I'll let you repair that. But now you got to come over here. You got to do that. Okay, so I've unlocked the shock lab. Clear the tunnel. Well, yeah, okay. Okay, let's unlock this. Oh, wow. Okay, sure. What's this? Bungle security door number 3. Wow, okay, and what is this? Display 2 different complete classic contraptions. Well, I've done that. I'm scared to know what I'm getting into. This is Memory Labs. Run a tour containing 4 classic contraptions with a rating over 3. I could probably arrange that here soon enough. Yikes. Okay. I wonder what that's going to be. 2 items discovered here, 3 items for discovery here, and this is where the blueprint is. And we still have to look at this. And what rewards does it have? 2 perks and a workshop project. Holy smokes. Okay. Eleanor, what are you doing? Not much. You should go do this. Am I really worried about a lot here? Probably not. 15%. Eleanor doesn't really come with any bonuses. And of course, we have no glasses on her either. But we're not going to put glasses on her. No, I think we'll just leave it alone. Okay, Eleanor. Well, let's see what she brings back. I guess is really the requirement here. Okay, meanwhile, we'll stash up on our survey scanners a little bit just to have them ready to go for all this exploration that we're about to do.
With today's news.
I was going to say, what is going on here? What's with all the bags of chips? Oh, man. Like, come on, people. Just because you're not at home doesn't mean you live in a pigsty. Like, come on. I think the game's gotten a patch where it literally just throws litter everywhere for something to do. Because I noticed that on the other map as well, like on the Cove map, between the fish tanks and the entrance. Okay, so all right, we got an escapee. He thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. Okay, so that's cool. All right.
Towards the apple.
Yep, here he comes. Here he comes. And... oh, dude! Yeah! Got him. Got him! Yeah, got him. Yeah, he's, that's how you do it, people. That's how you do it. Not getting away from me, scumbag. No way. Give me my stuff back. Anyway, see? I know the plan now. I know the plan. You just got to have the right connections in all your... oh, I got crates everywhere. That's right, people. We stopped that scumbag. Holy smokes. Electricity, don't you think? Utilize this lightning quick power rod of electricity to give people a generous speed boost, as well as for your own scientifically selfish ends. Okay. Wow. And what's this one got? I mean, that's really cool. And that's staff XP. All right. Is that a thing I can build? Geesh. The Jolt Converter. All right. Well, I will make one. Why not? So I'm assuming that is going to be the reward that we pulled from here, right? Yes, it is. Which is fine by me. All right. So do you want to see what the mystery item is? Classic contraptions. Really? 3 of them. Wow. Okay. I'm for it. Oh, okay. And wow, this cave system is crazy, isn't it? Sure. What do you want from you? Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. You know what? We're not going to touch that just yet. Injury, illness, plus 5 days. All right, so I could take Tony. I could make Tony a tent person and take care of the illness and the injury. I don't care about the plus 5 days. Whoop-de-ding-do, right? Do you want to do that with Tony? It's a chance. Okay, let's do it with Tony and see what happens. So we're going to pause up here for a second. Tony, where are you? Tony, you are going to get a tent, my friend. All right, and then we're going to try to have a look at this other expedition at the same time. Now, while Tony's off doing that, let's see what we got to do here. You just got to be more than a level 8. Oh, of course you do. Oh, it's only like you get lost for 5 days. Oh, well. All right, it is what it is. I'm sure we'll get lost for the 5 days as long as we're not taking an injury. That's all that matters to me. All right, so we're going to send one off. We got Tony in training. Tony's going to learn all about camping skills because that's a thing. You know, it's a thing we do. I'm just checking to see, like, making sure that the money's getting picked up. You definitely know you're low on security if your money's not getting picked up fast enough. I have learned that. If you don't have enough security picking up your money, like, you'll have really low profits 1 month, and then, like, look at this, see? Like, this is getting fuller all the time. Okay, so how many security do we got here? 3. Greedy, nope. Delicate and loyal. Holy smokes, none of these are any good. I mean, the loyal's fine, but the slow recovery from injuries. Like, holy smokes, guys. Here, we'll do that. We'll come back. All right.
Reminded that our understanding of the universe will keep being wrong.
Okay, so we've cleared the tunnel. We're going to unlock that third door. That's what's coming up. And find the robo security guard blueprints and make one in the workshop. Well, we will do that as soon as we get this project out of the way. Okay, so if we open the map. All right. This is what we want, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, of course there's got to be run a tour over 4. And janitor pay satisfaction above 80%. That's a slam to a face, isn't it? What are the rewards? 2 perks and a workshop project. All right, sure. Well, 5 and 8 with an exploration book. All right. Well, we can probably do a 7 and I don't know. 7 4 is 11. Photographic memory, Benedict, that will give us the 10% there. Did you want to throw a survey scanner at it? No, I think we go for the XP journal. We'll just open it up, see what we get.
Security guard, empty donation stand. There's money in it for you.
There's money in it. Money. Can I please have somebody pick up my money? Nimble, done. You can, and it's a camera guy, so that's always good. The boogeyman are in town, and then of course they want to escape through the toilets. Well, that's not very nice of them. So what we will do temporarily is we will take this toilet and pull it away from the wall, just so as I don't have to sell it. It's fine. And then we'll take this and run it down this way. And do you want to sell this one? Yes. No, actually what we'll do is we'll just put it up here as well. So I'll actually just take this and put it up here in the corner. And then we're going to take this one, and then I can just put it back, right? Sorry, dude. I know you were in the bathroom. I feel bad. But not that bad. And we need a security chair. Even though my people tend to be quite wonky on this map, we need a security chair for this booth. So we definitely want to get a little bit of range on this sucker. Yeah, I'm having a terrible time with security, aren't I? Okay, so what do we got reading here? 20%. Oh, the school trippers had a fun time. We're down on money. Oh well, that's life. Not very often that happens anymore, but it is a thing that happens. And your security guard guy. Put that over there. All right. Okay, so we're looking for boogeymen. Okay, so the jolt converter is done. All right, well, maybe I'll put that out first just to... Wow, this thing's bigger. But that's why you have the thing. The jolt converter. Yeah, I'm assuming, yeah, so people, if you want to get into this thing, you got to have it... You got to have the back end open. All right, so let's decorate this wall up with our scientific contraption-y things. We'll do that. We'll do this. That's space, not science. There you go. And so that's very sciencey. A rotating cog in the middle of the floor along with a pipe probably looks pretty good. Right? Kind of gives it a little bit of a little bit of a zest appeal. Do you want to do that kind of like right there? And a light bulb lamp, because everybody likes a light bulb lamp. All right, there we go. It's a little bit of a quirky collection, but guess who's happy? No litter nearby. Well, how about we actually throw down a couple of garbage cans to actually cover that problem? Because I agree. I think that's going to become an issue. All right, well, I will unblock you. Just relax. Holy smokes. Yes, I know the lamp and everything just made you all excited. Okay, so that will hopefully handle some of the issue with that. One thing I think I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try and do a pattern along the wall just with the flags and stuff. Maybe we'll try and run some seating out here in one of the hallways just so as people have a place to sit, or maybe run it down the center. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Okay, so in other words, right, so we got the boogeyman coming in, so I've locked the I put all the toilets away. Now, I don't know. Maybe it isn't going to make any difference. Maybe they don't care about where the toilets are, and they're just going to try to get up here anyway. Maybe I should be, like, putting a police officer up here just to make sure nobody can get into these toilets. Okay. I kind of, not to say but I like that plan. Okay. Now we are going to have a look to see who we got. Lloyd. He's nimble. He's a camera room freak, and he will work this security chair because that's what he can do. Hopefully, between the two guards watching the bathrooms, we can watch out for any suspicious activity. Doing the suspicious activity things. Oh, right. I got to also build this robot. Please tell me the robot's here. No, he's not. Do I have to actually send it off for that? Oh, I have to open the crate for that. Sure. Okay, now is it in the thing that I can build it? No? Really? Ah, gee whiz. All right. Well, where's all my helicopters at? Sure. Rewards. Oh, they're off doing that now. Never mind. We're fine. Everything is fine. We're all fine. Okay, so just sit back and relax, dude. Oh, you know what you haven't got? You haven't got any information signs because why would you? Sure. Let's do that. I suppose you don't have one of them out here for this either, do you? Not really. All right, we'll do it that way. All right. Wow, look at this thing. Maybe we should see what this does.
Sorry, one more time.
It is the coin purse seeing it. Okay, good.
2-point museum today.
I mean, it's got lots of electricity coming from it. Someone's going to stand in it, right? I mean, it's a given. I mean, it's literally inviting you to walk in and touch it. Well, I'm surprised that they don't. But anyway, I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, my helicopter's back. This should be my robo-janitor. Holy smokes. And ta-da! Claim the project. Do this, do this, do this. Yeah. Culture, blah, blah, blah. Do that. We're actually run out and grab some gears. We can do that. We'll do. I mean, there's two of yous on break. You really should get some more janitors, dude. I mean, you are kind of cheap. Yeah, I've been kind of cheap for a while. I got to admit. All right, so you guys do that. Yeah. How about you grab a janitor or two? Well, I'd like to build robo-janitors, but I wasn't able to do that because, heaven forbid, they were trying to eat my people. So that wasn't working good. You're greedy, dude. That's not good. Nimble and loyal. Well, I'm not happy about not having a free slot, but I will take your 10% off, and we'll run that. And here... do you want to go grab some metal? Sure. Who wants to grab the metal? Sweeping litter. You know what? Charlie can go do it. It's fine. Charlie's fine for doing it. We'll go sweep some litter up, all the things, and we'll get this RoboCop. We'll get RoboCop made. I don't know where my janitor is though. Where is your janitor? Right? Oh, Boogeyman. Where'd we catch that guy? Okay. Well, are you gonna just sit there and look at him, or what? All right. Yeah, you'd better keep an eye on this bathroom, dude. And same with you up here. I see any... Okay, that guy's like really running really hard. Relax, dude. They aren't gonna leave without you. It's all right. Anyway. I don't know why everybody's like running around here like crazy. Open the crate. And another 100 cogs. Or is it 200? I think it was only 100. Don't get me wrong, I like extras. I'm all for the extras. You're way out here in the middle of nowhere, dude. Go hang out in civilization. It's better that way. You know? The people are all over here. There's nothing out there. Okay, yay us. Open the inventory. Phew, with robo security guards, static, sludge, and haywire staff shouldn't be such problems, but that doesn't resolve the Bungle mainframe. Oh, great. When I try to come up with a plan, hopefully a genius one, you should get a fresh grip on the museum. Between the oasis, the sludge, and the robots, there are more than a few disasters that need averting. You think? You think that's a thing, huh? Gee whiz. Okay. Well, there is the second half of the checklist. So we need 2,090 science buzz and 14 points of interest, which I just need one more, really. So basically, it's all about just make projects. Where is my Robo dude? Where's he at? Because you know he's in here somewhere. Yeah, pop that sucker out. So let's pop him out there. And let's get my janitor here. Yeah, JX185, you screw up. Put him here. All right, let's see what happens when you pop this case open. Yeah, we'll wait a second, right? Boom. So there we go. All right, so boogeymen are still running around. All right, we got a cop there. Yeah, and see, we got the washrooms being watched. All right. Let's see how this gets fixed up, because I'd like to see this. Okay, so... recharging. Oh, okay, he's going to go off and recharge, I guess. And then hopefully do his job, because he hasn't done his job in a long time.
Stolen exhibit has been retrieved.
Okay, so he's gone into the charger, and hopefully he will fix himself. Meanwhile, Mr. Robot Security, hopefully will... What are they doing? So JX is now sweeping litter again. Excellent. And donation collection. SGM216. Okay. Well, you know, maybe I'll just stick to the humans. Maybe, right? We'll have my one Robo Guard fix the one... okay, where are you at? Yeah, well, we're catching all these guys. That's good. Because I'd like to get my bathrooms back in order fairly soon. You know, as I keep an eye on these bathrooms, watching out for boogeyman, it's crazy. Yeah, so we need a lot more. We need a lot more science. Well, first, open the crate on the thing. Oh, this is just metal, right? So really, we just got to keep sending stuff out and then getting it upgraded. Is what we've got to do. So. Let's get back down here a little bit. Rewards. So we've got the ion converter there. 3 classic contraptions from this. This is where we want to use... I would think we want to use the XP builders, right? So we need a science expert. The tent and the things. Yes, so this is Tony's area. This is all for Tony. Tony's going to be the hero. Sure. It's all up to Tony here. We're going to lose 5 days. We're not going to get extra XP out of it, but Tony's going to be the man. And we're going to try to pull this off to see how much time, what Tony brings us back for extra contraptions. Meanwhile, we got to try and keep purchasing or upgrading more contraptions. So, of course, Spa Point 3, we already have one. The Mulchomatic 2, we already have one. And the big one to that one is I got to keep mulching plants to get number 3. The Pillar, we already have one. And we need manually exposed 30 criminals. Okay, I have no idea how you get that one. I thought, did I not put a number 2 pillar in there? Okay, so I might actually have to make a number 2 pillar. Okay, well, let's do that, and then that will get that started. All right, so this is where the fight begins for the Science Buzz people. I got to build up a bunch of wacko points. and do wacko things. So, yeah, and we're already way into a whole lot of stuff as we keep getting converters and stuff. So, with that, I'm Max. This has been 2 Point Museum. It's Reno time, and this was a very easy one. This map was very organized. I'd already done a mini Reno by cleaning up the 2 prehistory and botany areas already and expanding this out. So really, there wasn't a lot of extra to do on this map. It was basically just kind of tweak it, add this extra hallway down here, do a little bit of moving around up here, adding the extra Coke machines and this little extra strip up here for some smaller displays, and then just adding on the extra building itself, making it all clean up. Hopefully now that my Robo Robot is working, he can clean up some of this mess. Because, of course, it's a mess. And that's a thing. So we're going to keep pushing on a little bit with this here. And, yeah, I would think that the next time we visit here, we'll be pushing 4 stars. I would think that's what's going to happen. So let's see what we get here as our final ending comes into play, and what contraptions we get to build next. It's a printing press. It's a 1x4 printing press. You got to get all the parts. Oh, okay, very good. Well, let's get that put out down here. We'll get it turned this way. At least get the parts started, and let's get the party started, people. What is it you're looking for? No litter nearby. Okay, so we just got to get all the parts in, right? And let's get my pillar down, right? Sure, you can have that. What is it with the non-reachable things? You're always going on about the non-reachable things. Holy smokes, man. Okay. It's really weird how they have these set up. Non-reachable. I'm pretty sure it's reachable. Okay, well, there you go. You're down, and you got your bonus, so that's good. Now I got to catch 30 criminals with that thing. Holy smokes, that's crazy. That's not going to happen anytime. Hey, free money. I always take free money. All right, so let's have a look. I'm never going to get out of here. I'm never getting out of here. All right, well, you need the 30 criminals. We already got one of those out. Robocharger 3 is out. Sprinkler pump. We don't have a third one of those ones out. What's the DNA Designer 2? Have 100 guests view the DNA Designer 2. We'll start that one and get it out on the floor. Thanks, everybody. Those recent subscribers, as their names are going at the bottom of the screen, and all subscribers that have been watching the series, I appreciate that very much. I hope now the next one that you're probably going to see after this one for Reno Week, of course, is the big one. The other big Reno, which was of course the space platform, and that's because that needed a full rework of the entire space exhibit, a full redesign of the back end, and an entire building addition. So just like the very first one. That space Reno was a huge project. So unlike this little tiny one, there was a lot more work on. Whoa! I got a fire. Why is this on fire? This is not good. Okay, janitors. Do we not have a single person in fire suppression. Oh no, I have messed up. We are in trouble. Oh, and you can't even pick it up while it's on fire. No, we're in trouble. All right, well, you're not going away. Nobody's going anywhere for like 30 seconds. Can I hire somebody? No. Darn it. Delicate, loyal, nice smelling face, hired. Training. Do this. Fire suppression. Start training. I don't know what's going to happen now, people. How long does that training take? How long does that training take? I don't know. All right, well, you know what? Start learning, dude. This is trouble. This is bad. I thought I had a fire suppression person. We're in trouble. Oh, yeah. Definitely bad. That was definitely bad. Yeah. Really? Is my custom contraptions like that bad? Okay, well, we'll come back to the designer here in a second. What is that? Broken pillar, broken version 1 pillar. All right, well, I don't know if we can repair it or not. Not according to this. And I don't know if I can, if I have to rebuild it. 2, currently own 2. No, can you not go back to rebuild it like a single one? I don't know, people. Anyway, well, you got to see that excitement. That was not exciting, people. That was a disaster. So I guess I'm gonna go from there, and we'll take the new one. We'll put it in here, but the other thing I gotta do, I guess, is hire a few more science guys. Not him. Sure, we'll hire him because these exhibits are really run down. I didn't realize they were running that badly. But yeah, we definitely got to do that. Okay, enough babbling by me. Thanks, everybody. Of course, we'll see you in the space one, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.